People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now, people, the first part of the video is called Trouble in Paradise. And I am speaking about the little youth, the 9-year-old that lost his life the other day. Them take him away, kidnap him in a car, take him away, bust him short, take him out completely. Now, people, when that story first broke, persons felt sorry for the family. Persons felt sorry for the husband. The whole of Jamaica was outraged because we've seen some despicable things before. However, this youth was said to have been autistic, suffers from autism. So people are saying, what is the sense you take away a little boy was autism, take him from his mother, take the mother out of the car based on the mother's side of the story. She was driving in some sort of era, trying to navigate some potholes when some man jump out, poof, surprise her, cuff her in her face, take her out of the car. The car was found later with the little boy lay down in the car, back seat, short, bus up. Of course, persons are going to be concerned. Of course, persons were going to be sorry for the mother and the family. And Jamaicans on a whole were going to be sympathetic. However, people, certain things did not fly. And like you see, most bloggers on social media were saying that this story is not adding up. 2 and 2 is just not making 4 in this case. Something in a something. There is some sort of cover up, there is some sort of lie on people. So, such is the case. Sorry. Now, people, based on credible information that I am getting, it is said that this lady is supposed to be officially charged anytime soon. Maybe by the time you get this video, she is going to be charged. Charged for what? The takeaway of the little youth, bust him short, take him out completely. The own mother. Her name, Amoy Issa. Amoy Issa is about 40-year-old at this time in which I am talking. Now, people, remember, this is coming from credible source, whether it's a popo, whether it's somebody that know what is going on. I am not going to divulge my source right now. However, based on information that I got, she said that she was driving and some people jump out upon her, hold her up, gunpoint, take her out of the car, take away the car with the little boy. Now, people, first thing first, this car is a Audi, very expensive. Not the run-of-the-mill Audi in a Jamaica, so therefore, it would have been very conspicuous, obvious that you thief a car like that, the popo, they are going to spot you very soon. And the thing is that the car also had a tracker on it, so therefore, it would not have made any sense. They could not get too far, point blank and period. The next thing about the story, based on the information that I am getting, the route that she was caught at is not the route from her house to wherever the destination was. This route was in an era that we would consider a bad era. So therefore, why would a lady with her child drive in an era that is not the era that she's used to, that is not the route that she is used to, and then claim say somebody take her out, cuff her up, take away her pitney? Next red flag. The next information that I am getting, based on her story, she come out of the car and she called somebody, and the person stop and call the popo. Red flag number 2, I am going to explain why. In that volatile era, maybe if you have that uptown look and you're in trouble, somebody might stop and render you assistance. However, the truth and the fact is that people in Jamaica, they are going to be suspicious. Even if them see a Issa looking lady run out and a ball out, so them rob a rate lady, the average Jamaican is not going to do that. They are going to think it's a setup. Them use a nice like a brown lady and then gunman run out upon you. So therefore, red flag number 2, like I said. Now, people, here is what happens when somebody loses their life. Based on the timeline in which he gave the popo and claims say the little boy lose him life, or them take out the little boy from her, and then them find the little boy a couple minutes or an hour or so later. That timeline is not matching with the autopsy forensic. So therefore I say this to say that based on my source, in which I have confidence, the child was gone before that. So the time of the youth losing his life is not consistent with her storyline or timeline. So therefore, this child might have been in the vehicle, gone before. This child might have lost his life even before the alleged kidnapping, abduction, whatever you want to call it. So people, like me say, that is scientific evidence. Her story, her timeline is not matching. Based on information that I got also, she has changed her story a couple of times. So people, me just show you, everything is becoming, or it is unraveling. Her story, there is holes. There is gaping holes in her story. It does not make any sorts of sense. Now people, based on information, when I did my video I said, who is responsible? I specifically said, is it the mother? Is it the father? Meaning Mr. Michael Issa, her name Amar Issa. Mr. Michael Issa is an older man for her. He is maybe in his 60s or 70s. He owns big security company that is in Canada, that is in most of the rich Caribbean islands and also Jamaica. Secure something. Don't remember Secure World or Secure Pro, something like that. Don't quote me on the name. However, the information that I get is credible. Now people, based on information that I am also getting, is that the man, he is believing the wife's story, because why would his wife lie to him? Why would the wife do that to her own son? The average man could not conceive that somebody that you're in love with, that you've been married for a couple of years, based on my source, it is said that they've been together about 7 years now, and they've been married for the better part of, don't remember 100%. It is either 2 years or 4 years, one of the two. I also have those marriage pictures, in which I might put in my group, my WhatsApp group, just to show you, just to validate or verify that my source is not no impy skimpy. Now people, based on what the people are saying, the little boy was gone before the time in which the lady said. Couple of other red flags. The lady claims that them take her out of the car. She was driving with her window down and them jump out upon her. However people, the truth and the fact is that if you have any sorts of decent foreign whip, especially a Audi like that, new type of Audi, as soon as you go in the car and you drive, click, 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 everything lock up. So therefore, a next red flag. The next red flag, when they found the car, her bag was still in the car. There was no searching of her bag. No money was gone. No identification, no passport was gone. The bag was still as she left it. Red flag once again. The next thing, if you're going to take a car, take with somebody, say them take out the lady and never realize that the little boy in the back seat. How are you going to scrap a car like that? And the next thing is that I heard that there was some sort of tracker on the vehicle. Who are you going to sell those parts to? It is not like some sort of deportee, some sort of pro box, some sort of highest bus, where you know that those are in high demand. Who are you going to sell a next car like that to? If it's not somebody with the same sort of car, which is one of the island or two of the island, or very little amount in the island. So people, your customer base would be very, very, very small. Next thing that I heard, it is not as if, alright, this youth have autism, Gabriel King I think his name is, so therefore we could come to the conclusion, or it is a fact that Mr. Michael Issa is not the biological father, he is the adopted father, or him take on the mother with the pitney, you understand, the cow and the calf in other words. So therefore, it is said that even though he had autism, the mother, she was not the one that was caring for him. He was given at least 2 or so people that take care of him, a helper and then family member again. So therefore, it's not as if the child was a burden to this mother. Amoy, her name is. The next thing, it is said that the man is saying that, listen, all of these people on social media that is calling up my wife's name and her child and my name, I am going to get a lawyer. Well, or of course, they already have lawyer and call and COCK. Don't mean that literally. So therefore, he is a big rich man, so therefore lawyer will come dime a dozen. So he is saying, based on information that I am hearing, he is saying that he's going to take down all of those posts on social media. So therefore, mine including all the other flag of them on YouTube, he is going to take down their videos too. Based on what he is saying. Don't know why. Because of course he is confidencing the wife. Obviously, that is his wife. They've been together for a few years. So therefore, he is believing her story. He is supporting the story. However, people, like I said, the science, it does not match up. So therefore, at the end of the day, it seems as if everybody was deceived by this lady based on what the source is saying. This lady should be charged today or anytime soon based on what the source is saying. It is also said that this man and the family also wanted Pitney. However, this lady did not want to have a child for this man. So therefore, it seems as if after that child, she was basically frustrated. So people, that might be a sign, even though that is her choice as a woman, if she don't want to have any more children. But me just say, when you put everything together, total everything together, it is also some sort of red flag. So people, at the end of the day, like I said, the whole world, the whole of Jamaica was deceived by this lady, including the husband, including family member of the husband, because everybody is in support of this lady. However, people, like I said, there is all sorts of red flags. There is all sorts of signs. There's all sorts of evidence. And the evidence, it is pointing to one direction. The evidence is pointing that this man is also going to be surprised. So therefore, even though he wants to support her because that is what a husband, a loving husband should do, more than likely when the facts are revealed, he might have a change of heart, or then maybe not. Now people, other information, it is said that they were supposed to, like I said, the man have a big business that is all over Canada. They are based in Canada. They are also in Jamaica and also in the richer Caribbean nation. They were supposed to leave, migrated, move officially overseas back to Canada, relocate or locate, whatever you want to call it. So people, we say, all of that plan has changed. And people, it is going to change some more based on information that I am getting. So people, at the end of the day, we have to ask the question, did this lady actually get somebody to do that? Could this lady have convinced somebody to actually take away her own child? Or did she do it herself? Meaning that, oh, people, before I forget, very important, based on the information that I am getting, based on the autopsy, it is said that the youth, him throat, them tie something around him throat, some sort of rope, and you know what I talk about, and take him out. And then it seems as if the throat was bust after that, based on credible information that I am getting. So people, we see the story, it is getting more weirder and weirder as the days goes by. However, people, like me say, that is word on the street. Word on the street is not always 100%. However, if I am a betting man, or if you have any sorts of common sense, you would see that something is basically wrong, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I said, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.